Hi guys, so today I'm sitting down to talk to you all about my 5 favorites and 1 regret for the month of March. So if you are new to my channel, what I do every month is I sit down and pick 5 items that I absolutely loved for the month. And generally I try to pick one thing that I wasn't as happy with as I had thought I would be. In the month of March, it was a little crazy. We took MJ to Disney for the first time and we were there for 9 days. So it was a really long period of time for us to be away, and it was living out of a hotel room. So it was like using different products, and like the water and the temperatures and everything and messes with your skin. So I have a bunch of different things that I have absolutely fallen in love with this month, and I'm gonna jump right into it. So one of the very first things I wanna talk about that was a savior for me for the month of March, with being away for so long and having to come back and be hectic, was my Home Chef food delivery service. If you have followed me for any period of time, it is no shock to you that I love Home Chef and that I think they are one of the better food delivery services out there. But it saved me for the month of March, because when you've been gone for 10 days, you have nothing in your fridge. I mean, typically when you're gone for like a weekend or something like that, like you don't have much in your fridge, but you can come home and have stuff that is still good to be able to cook. Plus the fact, when you have been away for almost 10 days, the last thing you want to do is come home and have to go grocery shopping and or think of those meals you're going to cook. So before we even left, all I did was go through and choose the meals and the date that it needed to show up. So we got back late on a Sunday night. Monday was insane, just unpacking, get MJ to school, all of that. So my food showed up and I didn't have to think. All it was a choice of 4 options. So what we personally do is we do meals for 2 people for 4 nights, because generally that has enough to get us through the week. And if we need to, we add 1 or 2 other little things in here or there. Generally, we just add something simple like tacos that everybody has, you know, easy to make and quick in their arsenal. But the fact that we already had those meals chosen before we left, the fact that we didn't have to think about grocery shopping, the fact that we didn't have to think about what meal was going to be when, we just literally got it in. And even the first night, I think I said to Marty, I was like, which one of the 4 meals you want? He's like, I don't care. So I don't think I even chose, I just picked one. Like, I don't think I even paid attention. I just picked the card, and the first card that was there was the meal I made for that night. It literally saved me so insanely for the month of March. So that is probably my number 1 top favorite for the month of March, and I guarantee you it's probably going to be a top favorite for the month of April, but I won't. But this is a little added bonus that I just wanted to tell you guys about that saved me for the month of March. So as I mentioned, if you've been following me for quite some time, you know I love Home Chef, and they are kind enough to give me a discount code for you guys. I will put that down below for you guys, along with a link that you can go to purchase this. If you want a week where you don't have to think, if you're the main cook in your house, I kid you not, give this a try. It will save you. It was definitely a favorite. So now let's jump into like the beauty style favorites. So I'm going to go through these 5 items. They are in no order whatsoever. The last thing I will talk about is the regret. And the first thing is something, if you have not yet watched, I have a video on facial endermology, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it. But that being said, obviously when I was away, I couldn't have that done. So the best way to do a similar type of tightening treatment on the skin at home is a new face. This is what it looks like. I have this, and I have it in the Pro version. So what you can typically purchase at like Nordstrom, and I think it might be Sephora and some other sites, is a traditional new face. It is not the Pro version. The Pro version has to be purchased through a salon or spa or registered distributor of the Pro product. The Pro product actually gets deeper into the skin, has a higher current going through it than the traditional one, and this thing, guys, it made all the difference in the world. It really helped to keep everything tight. It kept my face looking really good. You know, when you're traveling, you just do not have as much time for sleep and things like that. You can use this 5 times a week. I do personally use this every morning, Monday through Friday, and I don't use it on Saturdays and Sundays. When we were away, I did a quick 5 minutes every morning right after I got out of the shower, and it just recharged my skin and made it feel so much better. As we get older, our skin just, when we're in our 40s, it doesn't bounce back the same as it used to. So this really helps to tighten everything, make everything look really great. If you're not somebody who is ready for Botox or fillers yet, this can help with that. It helps with fine lines. It is just a lifesaver, guys. Now, I will mention that I was able to talk to the place I got this from, and it's a place called Wraptured, and you would have to call them if you are interested. But they are willing to give you a discount. I will post everything down below, all the information. If you call them and ask for Kathy and tell her that I sent you, you will be able to get this same deal that I got, which is a really, really great deal. It basically makes it the same price as the regular one, even though it's a pro version. And it comes with this, and mine is all beat up. But this is a 24 karat gold primer that you do not rinse off. So after I get out of the shower, I put the primer on, I use this, and it's so easy, guys. You turn it on, and it goes until it beeps. Beep sound. All you're doing is, I can't do it now because I don't have the primer on. The primer helps the currents move smoothly through your skin so that you're not feeling that, like it would feel tingly. So I'm turning it off. It is off now, but all you do, and it won't move. See how it doesn't move as smoothly? When you have the primer on, it just kind of glides over your skin. It works amazing. And this was a perfect primer for those long days. It helped my skin look very vibrant, very alive. I love this thing, guys. I am so impressed with it. I use it all the time. It comes with a charging station. You just put it on. Oh, and the one she has, the pro version, is the rose gold version. So why not get a super cute one while you're at it, right? But I am in love with it. I do need to get more primer. I will say the only thing I dislike about this primer is the fact that this little brush, which in theory you would think, oh, that's so easy. You squeeze it out and you just brush it on. It's such a pain because this little closer goes up and down and it closes, and that's why mine looks so beat up, because I'm like squeezing it and holding it and then wiping it on. I'm considering cutting the end and putting this into a jar and then just using a brush to apply it. But for travel, this was absolutely perfect because then I didn't have to worry about carrying multiple different things. So I absolutely love my NuFace. This is the first month I've been using it. I've been using it for about a month and I am in love with it. It works better than any of the other ones I've tried. If you remember in my skincare video, my most recent one, which was a year ago, I used a product called a Genu. This is 100 times better and the results are so much better. So this thing I'm obsessed with and I absolutely love it. Sticking with skincare, the next thing, I kid you not, guys, like this, if you follow me on Instagram, I have talked about this so many times. I love this thing. It is the Colleen Rothschild Pomegranate and AHA Resurfacing Mask. This thing, guys, smells, oh my God, it smells like heaven. It is amazing. Like, it's just so sweet and fruity. It is the best mask I think I have ever used. I use this 2 times a week. I've never, ever been someone to even remember to use a mask once a week, much less twice a week. And I love this so much. I cannot go without it. I actually have the brush as well. You can use a brush you already have, or you can purchase this through Colleen Rothschild as well. But it goes on so smooth, so creamy. Your skin looks insanely good after you have used this. This is just mind-blowing to me how good this is. I am truly obsessed with this. I absolutely love it. So if you're looking for something to really kind of help brighten and resurface your face and just make your skin look amazing, but you are not a mask person and you like fruity scents, give this a try. I kid you not, it will change your outlook on masks. The next thing that I have been obsessed with, guys, I did a video on this, I think it was after like 90 days of using it, and it is the Roden Fields Enhancements LashBoost Serum. Now, I have tried Latisse, I have tried Revitalash, I've tried the Monate Eye Wonder, and this one. I think those are the only ones I've tried. And when I tried Latisse, I absolutely loved Latisse. And then I tried the Revitalash, and I was like, it's pretty much the same thing as Latisse, so why not just get that, right? And I loved it. And I used that one for years. And so a friend of mine sells this, and I will put her information down below. And so she said to me, she's like, do you want to just give it a try? She's like, I have this special right now. At the time when I bought the very first one, I think it was like $20 off if you become a VIP or something. I'm not quite sure what they call it, a perk something. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. And I told her, I was like, I am so nervous to do this. So, because I knew my Revitalash worked. So I kept my Revitalash on one eye and I tried this on the other eye. And in that video, I show you the before and after in one eye versus the other. And I was shocked, guys. My lashes with this were fuller and longer than the Revitalash. That is just insane to me. And since I have been using this, the only time I put false lashes on is if I'm sitting down to do a video like right now. I kid you not. My lashes are also darker, which is super cool because on the days where I'm not wearing makeup, I feel like my lashes are actually able to be seen. I have very, very blonde lashes, so typically you can't see them. At first I thought it was the mascara and I just wasn't getting it off correctly or enough of it off, but it wasn't. It is actually this. It actually made my lashes darker. It has no side effects to me of any issues with redness. I don't have any sensitivity on my lids. It is a thicker product. It doesn't drip down into my eyes. It doesn't sting. I have never had an issue with this whatsoever. I am obsessed with it. This is my second tube, and I'm not even kidding you guys. It's insane how good my lashes are. And let me know, would you guys like to see an updated? So I have been using it for 6 months now. I just bought my second tube, so 2 tubes a year, let's say. And it's around, I think after tax and shipping and everything for me, I think it's around $145. So it runs the same pricing as all the others. And it has better results. So why not, if you are considering a lash serum, I kid you not, give this a try. It is so amazing. The next item is along those same line as lashes. And this is what was great when I was away too, is using that lash serum. I didn't feel like I needed to take false lashes with me. And even when we went out nights, things like that, honestly, during the day, this mascara, okay, so I ran out of the mascara that I was in love with at the time, which was the Wander Lash. I loved that one. I have like a bin of different backups of products that I purchased. And I was like, okay, before I buy another mascara that I knew I liked, let me go in here and just see what I have, and I'll just take one of these with me. And I took this with me, and it is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. This comes in a waterproof version. They have a new packaging that's like limited edition. I'm not even kidding you guys. I have a whole video coming up on this product because my lashes and the trick that I've been using with this are insanely great. Like, it is so awesome. The only reason, honestly, I have lashes on right now is it is very difficult when you have lighting and things like that. Your lashes kind of recede in, and I put the false lashes on when I'm taping videos, but quite honestly, when I get done this video, I'll take them off, touch up my eyeliner, and I'll be fine. So this mascara is amazing. If you like Too Faced better than Sex mascara, but it flaked on you because it always flaked on me, this brush is very similar. This product is just, I have always loved Lancome mascaras, and this one, guys, is insanely good. I am obsessed with it. If you are looking for a new mascara, give this a try and get it in your arsenal, so when I do my video coming up all about this mascara, you will have it ready to use. The last item I am going to talk about, and this is not something that I took with me, but this is something I have used before I left and since I got home. So my steamer broke on me. I have, you know, just a regular steamer. It was like a Rowenta, I think was the brand. I mean, I had had it for years and years and years, and it broke. So I actually had seen my friend Ashley from Two Peas in a Prada talking about a steamer when she was going away or something like that. And I said to her, I said, okay, I said, if you could only buy one steamer, tell me what it would be. And this was it. And I was like, it was only like $25, maybe $30 on Amazon. And I was like, yeah, this can't possibly be that good, right? It's that good and better. I'm not even like joking. It is insane how good this is. It is by Conair. I don't know what the actual like style is, but I will put the link down below. So this is what it looks like. I mean, it's a good hefty size steamer. This, I was considering buying like one of those big ones with the stand and all that. This, there's no reason for it with this. So this is the water area. It holds a good amount of water. I love the fact that there is a button here that you can push it down and lock it up. So you don't have to sit there holding the button the whole time. You just push the button down and click the lock button and it holds it in, so you don't have to keep holding on to that. The back has a high heat or a low heat. It also has these great clips. So this one clips in with the little bristles to it. This one is for like when you're doing furniture and things. I forget what this one is for. I think it's more directed. And then there is a soft one as well. So to be honest with you, I use it generally, every time I use it like this, or when I am steaming like a backdrop that you guys see, I use the one with the brush because I find it flattens it down better. But I don't use this when I'm steaming clothes. This thing, guys, is so good. It is so good. If you have always been like, I'm somebody who irons, I don't want to use a steamer, or they're too expensive for a good one, or if, here's the kicker, you've used one of those ones that as soon as you tilt it over, the water comes like pouring out of it. That doesn't happen with this. Like I go like this, like you can do it any way, and it is awesome. I am obsessed with this thing. I think I need to get one for my other house. It is that good, and it lights up while you're using it, so you know like when it's ready to start steaming. This thing is just, for the price, I cannot get over this. So that is everything for my favorites for this month. Now I do have one regret this month, and it's something that I got a little while ago and I tried to play with a bunch of different times. It is from the brand Beauty Counter, and it is the Tint Skin Foundation in the shade Sand Sable. And this is what it looks like. And I mean, it has a squeeze tube. Apparently people love this, and I wanted to have it for just a lighter like foundation tint, for something to just throw on those days when I didn't want to do a full face of makeup. And I tried a sample of it. The color I thought was a match when I tried the sample. When I got the full size, it was not a good match for me. The product didn't stay on me well. It kind of like broke apart and looked oily and greasy throughout the day. This, unfortunately, was just not something that worked on me. I mean, I will probably end up giving it to one of my friends to see if it works for them, but I was pretty bummed because it was around the $40 mark and it just was not for me. So that is my 5 favorites and 1 regret for the month of March. I hope you guys enjoyed this. The month of April is going to be a little bit crazy for me. I am traveling twice during the month. Once right now while this video is going up probably, or I might have just gotten home. And then I'm going away the middle of the month for the spring break / Easter holiday. So it's going to be a little crazy. I am planning to do 1 video every month, like my one that was the affordable spring clothing try on. I will link that down below. That was with Walmart, and I am going to do one, I think, in the month of April for the loft, because I did do a poll over on my Instagram. If you're not yet following me on Instagram, I will post that here as well. But I did a poll, and 65% of the people that answered wanted to see loft. If there are stores that you guys would like to see a 1 store try-on session from 1 store, please let me know. I am going to try and do 1 of those a month. I was also thinking, I brought this sweater back out now that it's getting nice out, and I was thinking about doing a video about like how to wear that neon trend for the spring and summer. Let me know down below if you think that would be a good idea, because I think that would be really fun. I love this color anyway, but I think it's a fun thing to incorporate into your wardrobe, so that might be a really great idea. Let me know your thoughts on that. As always, guys, everything that I'm wearing on my face and on me will be listed down in the description box. And if you have any questions on anything that I am talking about here today, please let me know. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me, and have a great day. Bye.